Alright. Good start. I think it's about time to start this up. Keep refreshing phone, find nothing. Managing debt is just part of being an adult. Oh, of course it is. Oh, of course it is. Well, bad dad was a bad dad last week. I think we all knew that. What is his name? I don't even remember. This guy. Never trust anyone in a pink colored shirt. They're always worrisome, I find. The joke is like I always see it online, they're like, my dad's a lawyer. Oh boy. Oh good, man, I'm so tired. I'm just so ready to pass out. Which is really cool. Don't use metal utensils on non-stick frying pans. You'll scratch off the non-stick. Why would you want to scratch off the non-stick? Nah, we're still on the title screen. Angel, you know this. You know I start at 7. You get, well, I guess for you it's like 10. You get here at 9:59, you're A-okay. You get here at like 10:02, you're still probably fine. Nah, you're good. You're good. I'm just refreshing my phone, waiting for the Sharks game to start. Might need to find another stream, though, as much as that pains me. Oh, come on. Gib the link. I don't know what dad we're going after today. Guess we're starting a new game. I don't feel like going after bad dad again. He is not worth my time, quite frankly. Okay, let's just wake up. Why not? Oh, wow. We beat the game already because we just woke up. Sweet. I'm too good at this. Forgot it was Sunday. Satan's had to remind me. That's fantastic for someone who says he does not want to watch this game at all. Who have we wooed? Cult Dad. Haven't you been here for everyone? Cult Dad, Damien, Best Dad, Matthew. So we still have like Craig, Brian, other dads. There are probably a couple. Hugo, he's another dad who's here. Don't know. Part of me is almost thinking like, should we just be default dad? Default dad is an option that we have not gone with, or do I need to make another very bad dad? That's the real question here. I mean, default dad is he's something special. Athletic tank bod. Can I just get a random dad? Like, they have the easiest create a character thing ever, and they can't give me a random dad button. Hugo's a good one. Maybe that's who we'll go after. Perhaps. Got a healthy dose of caffeine here. Oh, and I hope it's going to keep me awake through all this. Tasty. I don't know. I'm feeling default dad. I'm feeling if there are no... Nen, stop working Sundays. I know why you're crying. Just stop. Tell him you gotta view the Sabbath or whatever. Like, no, I can't work on Sundays. I'm just gonna go default dad. We'll see what default dad has to offer for Hugo. Default dad. Oh yeah. That's a good one. We will be that dad, or a dad of sorts. He's kind of a dad. So let's see. Hugo, we'll go father and I. Change the eyes? Nope, not gonna happen. He's default dad. He can't be default dad if he has different eyes. We'll go with the tennis ball. Why are you always at work? That's a good question. The day you were born. Why not? Amanda is my own flesh and blood with my other dad. It's got washer dryer hookups. Congratulations. This is fantastic. How often do you work, like, for real? Okay, where do you meet Hugo again? Or do you just meet him? You just meet him at the conference, so we can try and figure this out. I want to see if I can finally beat Brian at his whatever. Impart your wisdom on me, tiny dog. How long do I have left? Well, that doesn't sound so good for me. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. Oh, Brian likes that. Brian likes the dad jokes. Good for him. Okay, here we go. School. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So we'll just wait for that to happen, I suppose. Let's just start with bragging. Okay, she won that. He loses 10 HP. We lose 15. It's not a good start. Your car caught on fire? Hold up. I'm sorry? How? Why? Oh, man. See. Alright, we're still kind of winning right now. Send a good old brag. Helping with the groceries. Good. Okay. It's extra powerful, of course, that. While you were at work. I mean, I guess a gas station is a kind of flammable. Let's just go with the child art, I suppose. Cute. Isn't very impressive. Ooh, okay, regain 20. Nice, I like that. Lose 10. Oh, I got this. Oh, he's donezo. He's donezo. Oh, he's got 5. You've only got 5, bucko. For the first time in my life, a few months back, Amanda started volunteering at the homeless shelter in our old neighborhood. Oh, I've got him on the ropes. You two seem to have such a good relationship. It warms my heart. Arr, why do you have to be such a good loser? Oh, that was disappointing. I mean, I guess that's a way. Let's go meet Matt. Or Matthew. I don't remember what his name was exactly. Was it Matt or Matthew? Oh, okay, right. We just haven't talked about this. Okay, and I haven't done that. Geico said it was an act of God. I mean, was your car on or off? We'll go with the Iced Tegan and Sarah. Fantastic. We'll go for the Grateful Banana Bread. Oh, he doesn't like that. Like the rock band fronted by Jerry Garcia. Trying to submit an important 200-point paper due tonight by midnight, but my internet doesn't want to work. Ugh, that's gross. Tell your internet just to start working. Let's go take a nap, I think. Why not? Maybe this will get us to meet Chad, or Craig, not Chad. Yeah, we found him. He's doing his thing. Get out of here, Craig. We don't get to make any decisions when we talk with him. Where is my heckin' stream of the game? Okay, no, don't say that. Oh my goodness. All of these sounds are just happening. Okay, we gotta attend the union meeting. Bossman's been riding us proles too hard. It's time to rise up for our rights. Dad, you're not even gonna invite me to the riot? I'm sorry, sweetie. It's an honest day's work for an honest day's riot. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to... Well... We'll just stay home and finish unpacking. I've still got a lot of work to do, but I'll stay out of your hair. You won't even know I'm here. Probably start going through boxes, find some old journals, and then get stuck reading through them for the rest of the night instead of unpacking. You know how it goes. Secret character unlocked. Chad? Oh, send me Chad the dad. He, if his name rhymes, you know it's very good, right? Oh, why are you What's your name, Joseph? Why are you buzzing on my doorbell, bro? Okay, okay. Amanda's doing all this. Dad needs a drink. Why not? Sure, there's a bar nearby. We can head out there. Car was off. You were at work for like an hour, and then it was on fire. My goodness. That's just absurd. Oh my goodness. This Amazon store needs to stop sending me messages. So like I bought my microphone. Well, not even the microphone. I bought this fuzzy thing on my microphone from them. It's to make it so that you don't hear a giant breath when I go potato chips or something. And they keep sending me messages like, hey, we're going to send you a manual on how to use this thing. I'm like, what's there to know? You put it on the microphone and then it works. That's all we need. What's up, Satan's Killer? Long time no see. I mean, I guess I was going to say long time no talk, but we talked last week. But now it's actually your account, so I can see you. Ooh. Okay. So, we can just go through this. Why not? We will talk. Do this. The internet worked and it's submitted. Well, that's good. Can you give some of your luck to Nen now? Let's buy Mary a drink and just, be a homewrecker without being a homewrecker. Is there any way? See, you should be able to sleep with Mary here. See, I don't really want to talk with you. Shots fired. I don't like it. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Oh, he's giving me one anyways? Alright, dude, I thought no means no. Just popped in to say hi. Go now. Even the evil one will not watch this. Oh, you'd be surprised. I'm watching it. It's a game. I'm just trying to find some other game to play also, or get the will to play Sims again. My daughter kicked me out of the house. We'll do that. So, I mean, I gotta, like, maybe try and... oh, no, thank you. I gotta try and figure out what I want to do, because I don't want to really keep playing this forever. It's still going. Let's go with Craig, I suppose. Let's go talk with Craig. I should at least be nice to him. Gotta stay posy, dude. That's the spirit. Oh yeah. He likes that. Okay. Praying to some sort of pain god, I guess. Not far off from the truth. Craig is turning up the speed. Oh no, Craig. Gotta calm down. He's still watching. Still watching indeed. Okay, I gotta go somewhere else for my stream, I think. Oh man, the Strugs. I don't want to miss the game. It's the playoffs. Can't do that. Sharks at Knights. Let's go. Let's see, what's the best one? Mobile, yes. Pop-ups, no. Hey. That sounds fine to me. Let's try that. Is this the right one? That doesn't seem like the right one. Maybe it is. My Bluetooth is on, right? Gotta make sure. Oh my goodness, this is garbage. Just give me a stream. One of these needs to work, right? Where's the stream? Oh, that doesn't. No, that's not right. Oh my goodness, I hate everything about this. Why is it so hard? Okay, where's the one that I know? Away feed, go. Give me that. At least this one works. Sometimes. Okay, at least know where to click on that one. Okay, try to live out my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I don't think he cares about that. Wow, that's loud. Holy cow. Okay, That hurt. That hurt a little bit. So we can just skip forward. Sorry, Craig. We're not really here to talk with you. Just keep going. Okay, must have fallen asleep. Gotta go meet Hugo. Our wonderful date for the evening, I suppose. Okay, Hugo, help me out here. Yeah. We just moved. I don't know if there's any... I think you can only say a bad one, which is she's fine. Oh, yeah, see, okay, so I got some hearts. That's good, that's good. That's pretty much all I care about. I just want to make sure. We can go to the mall food court, I suppose. I did the mall food court today. That was fun. You gotta go. Hope you're still on. You didn't come back last time, Nen. Come back this time. We missed you. I should hopefully still be going. Gonna try and stay up till like 9:30 at the very least, because that's when the game ends. Speaking of, is there a way to get full screen on this shenanigans? Back to live. Okay. So we're just doing this. Let's look for some hot deals. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. Wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes, I would. Okay. And then Damien doing his thing, I suppose, as he always do. Okay. Sleeping. Default. I love how it's just default. It's like, he scares me. He's not an exciting dude. He's like the most bland dad I've ever seen. How many other people have played with default dad? You got to do the speed runs, right? Figure out the fastest way to play all of these. Let's go talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Okay, yep, they're comparing their art movements. We'll talk to... That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing you. You've done all this before. Well, that's pretty subjective. Oh, how do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. That's some Marguerite. Right. Art. Sorry. So are you planning to keep live streaming once a week if possible on your channel as a consistent thing? I don't see why not. You'll hopefully be able to leave on time. Oh, I didn't realize you were working late. I thought you just like fell asleep or something. I mean, I'm still enjoying streaming once a week. It'd be kind of nice if I could get back to like my previous setup where I did some other streams throughout the week of various other stuff on Twitch, but I'm also just, you know, not always in a position to do that, especially, you know, recently there's just so much garbo happening, and I don't know, for the most part, I don't think my Sunday streams are going anywhere. Not gonna get super jaded on it, I think. It's just Dream Daddy I'm getting jaded on. It's a game. But yeah, so I'm thinking the Sunday will stick around. I don't know. There will definitely be some heads up if I ever stop. I'm not just gonna do it out of nowhere. I will make sure that you guys realize if I'm getting tired of all this. How is Vegas up already? Let's see how long I can sleep for. Kiddo, I am tapped out. Okay, great. Just go have fun. I'm gonna hope we can do all this. I was scared. You weren't responding. Oh man, just set up my dad book, girl. There needs to be a way. I mean, I guess I could just load the game, but it's like, please, just load dad book for me. Like, just skip intro, load dad book. That's the part I care about, let's be serious. So like, if I could start the game here, that'd be sweet. So what do I think? You know, History Channel, it sounds alright. Sounds good. Trusty Grill, Castaway on DVD, a boat, obviously. like it. I just know certain things like Honey Pop 2 can't be live streamed, but I don't know too many games that can be live streamed that everyone would like. Yeah, no, that's always the problem. I don't know what everyone would like. It is fairly apparent that many of the games that I like, people do not like also. I have a number of failed series of games that I enjoy that I'm just like, I don't really want to put a couple hours a week into it to get like one view. So I'm like, eh. Kitty Powers is always good though. Just need the next game to come out. We need to be comfortable with crying. That seems maybe more like a Damien thing. Technical writer, or a good father. Oh, let's do a good father. My favorite movie genre. Romantic comedies. Why not? What's my ideal date? Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. You know it. Oh no, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together. There we go. Never leave without a sensible cardigan. Sounds good. Spend a lot of time thinking about how proud I am of my child. Hey, we did it. That's all I spend time thinking about, right? Alright, Hugo, you're our choice for tonight. He likes to brew some strong tea and paint his miniatures. Ooh, that's very cool. The not being able to stream Honey Pop 2 will be quite annoying, but you know, it's what has to be done, I suppose, because I gotta go through and censor everything, you know, make the game not so good. If you had one thing to take with you onto the desert island, A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. Proust? I don't remember. He's mentioned in Little Miss Sunshine, I know that. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries. On art history. Reigns seems... It doesn't seem like a very good streaming game. I've watched Peggy play it. It looks like a fun game, but yeah, I'm like, I don't think that's terribly entertaining to watch. Because it's Tinder. It's Tinder for politics. Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Okay, why not? My glasses, actually, I forget them at home a lot. Darn. I should have said that too. Oh well. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Ooh. That's deep, Hugo. That's deep. So that's one thing I liked when I streamed on Twitch though with my development was it was like, sure, I wasn't playing a game, but at least it wasn't repetitive and I was making something. And so I always kind of liked that. I navigate the Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Uh-oh. Have you considered Undertale? It's fun despite many people playing. Each person plays differently. I have never, ever looked at Undertale and thought, I want to play that. It's just... That game is so far out of my wheelhouse. I've just never cared, quite frankly. Oh, I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. Think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. Are you allowed to just grab any parent chaperone you can? I always thought chaperones had to be a parent of the kid. You know, so they had some stake. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Her eyes are a little puffy. Oh. Wait. What did I do? Did I just pause my own stream? I just paused my own preview of the stream. Not that it's that big of a deal. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? I just want to know. Okay, why is she just swapping sides? Crazy, I didn't even realize that. I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me and I'll never forget. What'd she do to you? I stare off into middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham, him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Maybe I should have read that, but whatever. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? Last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? You're out of ideas. But I'll watch basically anything. Nice. I mean, I'm sure I'll get something. I'm sure I'll get something. No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. Bobby Wellingham sounds a lot like Arnold Birmingham. Just saying. It haunts me. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Oh yeah, cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What are you worried that what? Are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. How do we know? Have you been to the aquarium before? You should just take her to the aquarium instead of chaperoning this. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. Sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. Oh, okay. I gotta drink my coffee so that I can be ready for middle schoolers. It's actually not coffee, it's tea, but don't tell them that. They won't think I'm nearly as cool. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I don't even remember Hugo's voice. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo. They then go back to texting. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school, after all. We'll see. It's a good aquarium. Yeah, I like this aquarium. Classes start. Filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. Kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. That's great. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on the old man in the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. Alright, very cool. Let's go see the tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignment while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. A zebra fish? No, lionfish. Darn! Darn. Close. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Whoa. Their spines are venomous, too. Nature is hardcore. You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. This is a penguin, about 2.5 feet tall, weighing about 30 pounds. I don't know how much penguins weigh, but... Satan and yours 4-year anniversary of being together is in 2 days. Ah, congratulations! Then 3 months later, we will be our 2 years wedding anniversary. Oh, that's so cool. You'll need to remind me in 3 months that I can send another congratulations your way. Let's see, what's July? Concert, maybe LA Anime Expo. Thought there was more in July. Can't remember. Maybe that's it. Oh, my sister's birthday. Yeah, July's an important month. Very important month. No, I didn't forget my sister's birthday. I was just only thinking of stuff on my schedule. Hugo points to a spiny, grumping-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. Ooh, gimme, gimme. And they just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless, so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Oh. Tissue. Oh, tissue. Wow. Okay, tissue necrosis. Yeah, that's bad. Cool. Nature is wild. He's me. Default dad is me. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the... American longfin. Yeah? Did you know that? This is the only species of fish known to develop clinical depression? Oh. Wait, are you serious? Absolutely. I'm playing it for the gag here. Ha! Good one. Okay, great. Sweet. It worked out. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks, as you do. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow. Hey. I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean? That seems right. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's a very astute point, Default. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. Tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. Stand around the edge of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans the horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. As promised penguins? Oh, I would seriously hope that penguins show up. Like, if they literally mention them in-game, there better be penguins, or I'm going to riot. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Default? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on. It'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. Darn, they scored again. This is Garbo. Stupid Vegas. Took just 5 seconds on the power play. Oh, end me. This game's not going to be worth staying awake for. My goodness. Martin Jones, please. You gotta actually play goalie, my man. Alright. See? Not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. That is a perfectly good description of it. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Uh-oh. Why is that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. What is she smuggling out of the touch tank? Susan! Susan, get back here! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. I'm not afraid to hit it. We don't have time for games here. Whatever it is, it goes back in the touch tank. Now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time, we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Oh yeah, because we decided to take the horseshoe crab. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I'm still not afraid to hit a child. I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounds us. Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. Woo! They're just jettisoning little seahorses out of them. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many thousand of them. Oh, please no. I don't think I could handle that. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way. We should talk to Joseph. He's got a boat. We know that now. Here we go. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Oh, yeah, now we talking about some pingus. Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad. Hugo suddenly grabs my arms. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it just unlocked this whole time? I know, right? So glad to finally have the penguins. We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, everybody, everybody. I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everyone just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey. The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Oh, no. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. He's floundering. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still, somehow, enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet. Oh, that's so cute. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We've got to get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. A little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. Ooh, you want to tell that to the African penguin? With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Let's lay down the law. Go bad cop. I prepare to raise my voice at Molly and then hesitate. Is it weird for me to... Woo! We scored! Is it weird for me to raise my voice at a stranger's kid? Like, is it a parenting faux pas or something? Money. Oh, money. Give me money. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks just for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other $8 later and we have a deal. We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, what do I do? What? Oh my goodness, this is awesome. This is the greatest game. I love it. Can you stop being so slippery? Bad birds, stay back. Stay. Slide. Slide. What? How did a penguin escape? You want to answer me that? How are penguins escaping? How? What? How? What? How are penguins escaping? What? That game is garbage. Somehow I still got an S. This should be the game I live stream every week. I could make a better game than that in one live stream. Probably not in one live stream. Could make a game that works better than that. Penguins won't be escaping through nothing. Whew, glad that's over. Just in time too. I thought that was like just in time to go to the mall or something. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. Few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Coach's challenge on the goal? Come on, Vegas. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? Good goal. Okay, cool. goal stands. I appreciate it. I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8. What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. I don't know if he's going to appreciate that. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Default, did you just bribe a child? You can't play by the rules. No, I bribed a child. It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done. I'm not proud of it either. Or of my penguin facts. TM lecture. Oh my god, that's the joke I always do. I love capitalizing random words and throwing the trademark after them. Soon is one of the best. It's always good. But at least we got her out. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. Oh, hey, well, we did that. That was pretty easy, huh? With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium, the kids load onto the buses. Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Default, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Could go for some cheese boards. There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. Great. Well, I gotta make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. Go away, bad bug. Stupid, there's like a mosquito flying around, and I do not need that evil in my apartment. I walk inside to find the house empty. Wonder where the panda... Oh, that's not Hugo. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Someone tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a... Kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. I think today was the first time where I rested my eyes and Peggy called me out for napping. Like, I was just lying there with my eyes closed, perfectly conscious. I was just thinking. I was thinking of stuff. And then I realized I let out a snore and she was like, are you sleeping? And I was like, no, I don't know what that was. Just lost control of my breathing. It was pretty funny. All right. Talking about some coupons. We don't need to worry about this. Okay, she got in. Good for her. So proud of her. We're going here. I don't remember what we're doing on the yacht. Getting burritos or something. So that's good. I guess we'll just... I mean, well, I should hold on. Yeah, go back. Because I was like, maybe some things will happen. Oh, Craig. Hey, buddy. I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but... I've known the guy for years, and I can't get a good read on him, and I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? Eggs, eggs, eggs. Sweat drops. Sweat. I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you! Blessed. What is that? Pray? I can't remember what that emoji's called, and then more sweat drops. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Oh, he's getting some. Let's eat this dinner. Why did none of this happen in, like, my first playthrough? Don't get it. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food. But why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. I already said that. Thank you! He forgot his emojis that time. Craig and I decide to meet up before heading to Robert's place. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand. Default, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man, classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine, it's sparkling apple cider. Robert usually has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first. I don't know. I know how to cook. I do not iron my shirts, and I shave maybe once a week at best. One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it. But still, if he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. Oh boy, I do not need this. Please, let's not eat from the trash. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know. That's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second! This is uncharted territory. Oh, this is uncharted territory, Default. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Default. Didn't know you'd be tagging along. Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in. I think we just ruined this night for Craig. Poor dude. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pit bull. Mr. Worldwide himself rescued her from a dogfighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I would probably have to take you both to the ER. Nah, that's not good. Craig and I make contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that's really a dog that I want to be with. But didn't we meet his dog when we were out with Damien? Isn't it just like a tiny little thing? Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like Osso Buco. Yep. Oh, I love that. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, "What was the dogfighting thing real or was he kidding?" I don't know. What's Osso Buco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have Osso Buco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks into the room, carrying 3 plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them, so we're eating here. Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. Still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat. Maybe. Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where'd you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decide to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay, realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much that they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my ma's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage into the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food is so good, I kinda don't care. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. This osso buco is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemonberry savarin. Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises? Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig. I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. Alright, well we just got third wheeled out of there. After consuming way more osso buco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever sovereign was, Craig and I decide to head out. Thanks for coming. Making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company. Especially if there's osso buco involved. I need a friend who's like a gourmet chef. That would be sweet. Amanda, please stop messaging me. I don't care what you have to say. Just gotta go hang out with Hugo. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. Type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin is still being a Whoa, okay, dude. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops. Sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. Type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Ha! Let me get back to you after class ends. Stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. What's that? What are we gonna do now? Did my stream die? That's no good. Please, come back. Stream! I need you. Okay. Where are you? Where's the actual stream? Where's the video thing? It should be right there, and it's not. Yikes. Dad nap. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. Nice. That's the way to do it. Okay. Do that. Come on. Go full screen. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982.
To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. No. Load. Full screen. How does this work? Oh my god. This is abysmal. Everything about this, please. Is my normal stream up? That's all I care about. Oh man, oh man. Nope. Darn, darn, darn. Really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor / bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. Oh boy, I hope not. I'm jolted awake by a dad book message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear about this. You had 2 big assignments today. You did the big 200-point one and turned it in. Now I have to finish the other ones due by 12:30 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, you've also finished it. Nice. Congratulations. That's awesome. Might as well turn it in sooner rather than later then. Unless it's you have to like turn it in person. I'm the type of person who would definitely forget to turn something in and then I'd just be like, oh no, I have messed up and all that. Okay. Come on. Come on. Stupid. Okay. There we go. Normal stream. Hopefully that'll work better. Fumble out a reply. Oh, I get off work in a little while, and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. Yeah, so am I. Hugh and I work out the details, and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Whoa, that's the kind of stuff I wanted to see. Why won't you show me the ironing out the details? That sounds awesome and fun. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school? Where are you going? Could submit both online. They're finished and turned in. Aw, yeah. That's the dream right there. Now you have nothing to worry about for, like, the rest of the night at the very least. Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy for me on the final. Sorry, buddy. That ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives. Little bit of fig jam. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. Sweet. Let's go get some cheese. I walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Colin started a gambling ring. I'm sorry? The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Oh yeah, silly bands. I had one of those because I found it. Actually, I had 2 of those because I found both of them. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Oh my god, I forgot about that. What a great conspiracy. Those ones, yeah, but the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents, as usual. At least I hope. Yikes. Right now I'm very ready for some fine wine and delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put the cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Nice. Do you 2 want a scorecard for trivia? Yeah, we do. There's trivia. Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing. Well, we'd love to play, right, Default? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Who is Colin's dad? He's mentioned a lot. I don't know. He might just be a random kid. Because he's not Ernest. He's not one of the twins. He's not one of Joseph's. I think he's just a kid. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Default! I turn to see... Oh, no! Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Hey, guys, you all here for the old question and answers game? Yep. We come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, lost in New York. I've been reigning champions for the last month. Provolone 2. Oh my goodness, that is great. Man, Brian's great at trivia too? That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter. You guys gonna try and give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Hugo and I bump fists. Tag team champions. We'll have to think up of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy, breezy, beautiful. Okay, it's a cover girl. Don't know if he would care for that. Havarti like it's 1999. Okay. Ah, real monsters. Alright. Craigslist Swiss connections. I don't know. Havarti like it's 1999. Havarti like it's 1999? That'll do just nicely. I don't know if there was a right answer there. None of this seemed like things he would like. The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into dairy-induced ecstasy. Such a fine variety of cheeses and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip in the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me. Cheers to cheese. Hey, hey. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not ready for this guy. Not again. There's not enough tea in the world for him. Middle-aged man with a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quiz Master Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Alright, so he should be good at this. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. I hate this guy. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-like creature? Yes. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of... Oh, sorry. Quinn is something special. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. What is that called? I have not read Lord of the Rings. I cannot remember what it's called. Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the elvish name for this continent? think it's Endor. Pretty sure it's Endor. Okay, he said Correctamundo, so that's good. Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? Tarzan. One of those names in here. Edgar Rice Burroughs. Is he there? Yeah. Yeah, alright, I'll take it. Let's cheat. Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. My guess is going to be H.G. Wells? Edmond Dantes. Oh, nope, he's the Count of Monte Cristo. What do I know? The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. I thought Hugo was supposed to handle all this anyways. Whoa, nice cheese plates you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. You thought count because Hugo mentions it? That's good. That's a fair point. Oh, I'm trying to crack my back. Not working so well. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. All right, okay. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Thanks, Quinn. Frodo Baggins, am I right? I think the joke there was Frodo Baggage. Is he okay? I think it's just his character. I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. Yes. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. Yes. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Luke, Leia, remembers. Okay, mother, I think that's what this is saying. Yeah, alright, sweet. What entertainer makes a fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Oh my goodness. I don't know, I've seen Gremlins 2. Is it Charlie Sheen? I don't know. Gremlins 2. No, it's Hulk Hogan, I think. Alright. Darn it. I wanted it to be Charlie Sheen. That would have been great. Yeah! At least there's cheese and wine. Oh my god. I need cheese and wine here right now. I got tea. It is not doing enough for Quizmaster Quinn. I can tell you that right now. Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? Dies not. The Shining? I don't believe so. With it, Poltergeist does. Pet Sematary, I think it's The Shining. No. Oh, well, I'm bad. Really? The Shining has an Indian burial ground? How far back do I need to go? Holy cow, I didn't even think about that. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Stupid. Let's just try Craigslist Swiss connections. I don't know if it matters. He doesn't care about any of these. Okay. So I actually got Endor correct. Edgar Rice Burroughs. Count of Monte Cristo. Is it just B every time? Boy howdy, I hope so. No, it's not. Okay, their mother. Hulk Hogan. I'm gonna guess it's either Within the Woods. No, oh, shoot. Okay, really? Pet Cemetery doesn't? I mean, I guess it's about pets being brought back to life. Well, I'm just wasting time right now. Okay, let's do that. We'll do Real Monsters. Why not? He didn't seem to like any of these. Whatever, I can get these wrong if need be. Count of Monte Cristo. Very good. Let's go forward. Mother. Hulk Hogan. I've seen Poltergeist, though. I've seen Poltergeist, though. What? It is definitely about a house being built on an Indian burial ground. Okay, well, let me do the smart thing. Let's just save here. So, which one? See, he says no. He says no. That's not good. I want that. Poltergeist is about a house built on an Indian burial ground. Or was it just like they brought... No, it's definitely about that. Or did it... Hold on. Wait, does it say does feature? Am I just stupid? Does not feature an Indian burial ground. I'm pretty sure it totally does. Oh, I didn't even read that stuff because I'm so whatever. Man, you know how I would want to wrestle with literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. This guy just makes me think of what is it? iDubbbz. That guy just like drops into wheelchair. I have crippling depression. That's what he reminds me of right now. Please, it has been so long since I've been held. I can only pray. Did he just put glasses on or something? Why did it feel? I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. Look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE. I don't know. I only know him as Stone Cold Steve Austin. What was his previous name? Stunning? That's the WCW. Okay, Vince McMahon. As the Ringmaster. Hugo's hand shoots up. Oh, okay. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Oh, yeah, he got it. Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster. That is correct. Points to Easy Breezy Beautiful. Next question. This city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Okay, so Hugo's a wrestling fanatic. Good for him. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York, New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985. I probably could have guessed that, honestly. Another correct answer for Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Ooh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Oh no, my headphones are giving out. That's no good. I need these. Oh boy, howdy. Darn it. Okay, okay, headphones, you win. My phone's gonna start making noise, won't it? Oh, it's just gonna pause. Lame. Oh no, phone. Shh. Phone, you gotta be cool, all right? You gotta be cool. Need to plug these in if I want to use them tomorrow, although I don't think I'm going on a run, so who cares? Chavo versus Kane. Kane would make it a quick match. Ooh, sorry, bucko. That is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes, yes. Versus Sheamus. God, that guy is pale as dude is so pale at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? Oof. Hugo got told there. The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where do you get this encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. Turned my attention back to the quizmaster. All right. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York, Brian and Matt high five, and Easy Breezy Beautiful, Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita, and Daisy. All playfully give us thumbs down and stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Can it be penguins? Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Really? They were not named after canaries? Oh my god. I gotta go through all this again. Okay, he's gonna start yelling about wrestling. I hate that it had to be trivia. Like, of course it had to be trivia. Cats. No. Oh, it's probably fish. Huh, I don't know these things. I don't claim to be smart. It's dogs? Where did your glasses go also, dude? Choose if you want them on or off. Okay. What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Okay. That thing? What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? I would assume a polar bear? Did he say incorrect? I can't hear what he said. That is platypus? Nope. Okay. It's always platypus. If platypus is an answer, it's always platypus, isn't it? Canadian beaver? Wow, I am bad at trivia. This is lame. Alright, Otter, I'm just going to come around and collect your scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. Quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I pick at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. So, what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style. You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey, everybody, we've had a great night. Lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. By a landslide, the winner of tonight's contest is Easy Breezy Beautiful. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil nominal service is... God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. I motion for Hugo to go get the gift card, and he slyly slinks out of the booth to grab it. He pauses for a moment and gives the quizmaster a hug with a few pats on the back. The quizmaster sobs. Just a little. Wait, what just happened to him? Like, he put on a different outfit of some sorts. I'm watching my stream now to figure out what in the heck just happened. Okay. Oh, Matt showed up behind him. All right. Matt just appeared behind him. You know, as you do. God, this game had so little effort put into it. Hugo makes a victory lap back to our table and gives me a high five. Easy Breezy Beautiful is unstoppable. Easy Breezy Beautiful is great. May Easy Breezy Beautiful reign for 1,000 years. Hey, great work, guys. You guys did awesome. Will we be seeing Easy Breezy Beautiful again next week? Look over at Hugo, who smiles. Maybe so. We make a pretty good team, huh, Hugo? Hugo blushes. Aww. Hugo and I walk back toward our cul-de-sac, basking in the glow of our win and nursing our cheese-filled bellies. Man, we crushed it in there. Finally, enduring the screams of young children for years on end has paid off. I will take my half of this gift card and use it to purchase many air fresheners for my car, which Ernest refuses to stop vaping in. I think I'll use my half to buy at least 2 tire pressure gauges to place in different parts of my garage. You never know when you're going to need one, and I prefer to have them within arm's reach. A fine plan. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's got to be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. I don't know. Ask again. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. All right. If you really want to know, just follow me. Oh my goodness, I hope he has an entire wrestling shrine. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. Are we looking at the same place? I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Hugo flips a switch and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. Giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. This is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulders. Do you smell what I am cooking? I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? No, Dwayne, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I really, really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate. I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I said you're not allowed to take action figures out of their boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Alright. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo wearily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about him, and I'm sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authority than a teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him, and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Angel's now asleep. Ah, all right. Sleep well, Angel, and have a good night, Satan's killer. Suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time. Hugo smiles. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Hash browns! Okay. Toast dipped in egg! Alright. Blueberry pancakes! Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. Okay, well that's an ending to a scene. All right, just ends right there. My youth is very good. All right.
That was so good, you gave me goosebumps.
Very cool. Gave him goosebumps, as I do. Asia Go-Getter. All right, 2 out of 3. It's been a long day. Just about ready to pack it in. Okay, this is Amanda crying. As she do. Did something happen? Okay, we'll leave her alone. Hopefully she's gonna be okay. She doesn't look very okay. We get her that. The best friend. Got it. Okay, very good. I listen to what she's saying. The gossipy one. I know. I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I don't really know. I cannot believe that. All right, Amanda, you're doing all right. You're doing fine. It's not dumb. Everything you say is very important. Real friends don't do that. Sounds like the best option. You too, Dad. Thank you. I don't know what we said, but you too. Someone going to message me? Yeah, what do you got? Hey, Default, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker, I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. Okay. Have we played poker? I don't. It sounds familiar, but I'll go and do this anyways and hope that things work out. It's got a big case of beer under his arm. I should have brought something. No worries. Okay, full wallet. Yeah, we have like definitely done this before. It's just we got a poker face. Okay, so never mind. We have definitely played poker before, so I'm not too concerned about this. This is just a long conversation. Okay, sure thing. Is that it? There's like literally nothing. There's no game there. It's just a scene. Okay, let's just go talk to Hugo. Go message him. Yes, save and continue. This will be fine. Okay. Just in case you wanted to know what our couch looks like up close. All right. Don't know why I got a picture of our couch up close, but I sure as heck did. Ever since our first night at Charcuterie Pies, Hugo and I have made our point out to have made a point out of weekly visits to trivia night. Easy Breezy Beautiful has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 Lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I have no idea where I would even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe. Whatever. Let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Hey, all right, folks. Looks like we finally have all the points tallied and we're ready to announce the winner. You know who else is a winner? Me, because I've finally just seen how beautiful and loving my wife is. A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Easy Breezy Beautiful. Yes. Hugo and I cheers our small slices of camembert, and I go up to accept her gift card along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. May Easy Breezy Beautiful's reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife. We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey, I've got a surprise for you. For me? Yes, and for once it isn't more cheese. Well, if you think we can somehow top that, be my guest. Pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butts's Crapper Keeper? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature, so, I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping. Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple of pages, he finally comes across the small gift I strategically hid inside. You're kidding me! Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me! Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper. This is to the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them. Like them? I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2? Yeah, I figured we could go together. Wow, great work there, Hugo. Sweet Manchego indeed, I know, right? You'd go with me? Heck yeah, I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time? Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say you're welcome. It's the night of the Power Slam. Oh, yeah. Pablo Escobar, genuine wrestle boy. All right. That's a shirt. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. While wrestling in the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on those matches were called marks. That we know that it's technically true, or that it's technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smarks. Smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobats? And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous premise. Wow. What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan.
Oh no.
Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now? Hugo smiles to himself. Till now. Hugo and I entered the stadium. This is the world's tiniest wrestling stadium. I have been to a wrestling match. I went to a WWE show in Monday Night Raw in San Jose. This place looks like it could sit 1,000, and there were probably 1,000 people sitting in my section at SAP Center. My goodness. Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. That's about how our seats were too. We can't see anything. It's just this two small people. I'm sorry, I thought I got us tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement. This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. Yeah, like people won't drive several hours for stuff like this. Oh God, Vegas scored again. Oh no, not again. Not a repeat of last year. I can't handle this. I guess you're right. So, what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All of the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. Eastern Dragons. Is that a single person, or is that like the tag team that I can't remember? Is it Sin Cara? Oh, they're the Lucha Dragons? That's what they are, I think. The Eastern Dragon? Okay, no, it's a single person. Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. So, that's what your shirt's from? Yup, I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think his fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though. Are we talking, why can't I remember his name? Vince McMahon's son? That McMahon? I hate that McMahon. The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the sound system and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up. Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole? He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. How far do we get into it? Kill him! Elbow the heck out of him, Johnny! Show that Southern Dandy some North Pole manners! I don't know if he liked that. Johnny Snowman does indeed elbow the heck out of him. That's gotta hurt. Oh god, is he okay? Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only kind of. Okay, I feel like I did that wrong then. Am I not supposed to be that crazy? Am I not supposed to wish violence on them? Okay, yeah, there we go. Did you just see what that guy did to the other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they gonna be okay? Crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K. No, it's D-Generation X, thank you, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. And it's two people. Who was that? Shawn Michaels and Triple H? My wrestling memory is very hazy. How do they have another power play? San Jose, stop giving Vegas chances. This is ridiculous. Uh-oh. Tomasz Hurdle's getting... This is a brutal game. My goodness. My goodness. There are just sticks flying everywhere now. Oh my god, who's getting chokeslammed against the net? It's Brendan Dillon. Let go of Brendan. Oh god, Martin Jones is fighting? This is absurd. This is like wrestling, but better. Man, oh man, this is awesome. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after every one to post it on Instagram. Oh my god, I would just die if someone took that long. He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer. I just picture the old-timer as like, what's his name? The woo person. The nature boy. 15 minutes! You're almost there! Although I don't know how much longer this storyline's gonna be. I think we all want to leave work. Always. Just always. What is it? Rick Flair, the nature boy Ric Flair. There we go. Whew, got it. Wow, there's something crazy going on out in the living room too. Peggy's really happy about something. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with the flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. Okay, yeah, but where is my Bray Wyatt? I need my Brayby here. Please. Darn, okay. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So, what do you think so far? Your paycheck tomorrow better be bomb? Yeah, I would hope so. It's actually really cool. Or actually, no, maybe I'm supposed to say I'm glad I'm here with you. I think that might get me some eggplants. I think you would like that. Nope. Okay, nope. Well, wait, hold on, don't say hot. Cool. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, never mind, we got it. I was a little concerned. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here. Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in the corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh no, is it the middle schoolers? Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god. I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. Or they will listen to you more because they will respect you. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin? If he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? I think we should create a diversion. I turn to Hugo. Hugo, I'm going to draw their attention. While they're busy watching me, run back to the seats and I'll meet you there, okay? Don't get hurt out there. As Hugo begins to leave, I turn to the crowd of people and start stomping around, raising my arms as if trying to frighten off a bear. No, penguin facts! Hey everybody, look at me. I'm a big old wrestling fan who came all the way from Maple Bay to see this event. I wasn't that big of a wrestling fan to begin with, but in the time that I've known it, I've come to find it very endearing. I really enjoy watching those very oily boys get into fisticuffs, and I hope that you all are having a pleasant evening watching them as well. It's working. You said I missed so much. I missed so much that last like 2-3 weeks. Yeah, but it happens. I mean, work and money is more important, so, I mean, no one's really blaming you. We just miss you. We just miss you. Also, Crystal has disappeared. I realize she has never shown up, which is strange for her. I feel my social anxiety hitting peak levels. There's only a finite amount of time I can keep distracting people. Quick, think of something. Just scream. I start screaming as loudly as I can. A long, drawn-out "Ah!" This is a trick I learned at a young age. If you can scream loud enough, you can pretty much get whatever you want. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot Hugo sneaking through the doors. Success! I stop screaming and do a curtsy. Thank you for your time. I run after Hugo and back to our seats. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Whew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity. Okay, I feel like there's gotta be a better way to do that. Like, I'm sure there's gotta be something, right? So let's save it. Let's do a sneaking mission. Just gotta be sneaky if we're gonna get back into that ring unscathed. How quiet are you? I've gotten pretty good at sneaking up on students who are texting under their desks during class, so I can be pretty quiet if need be. Perfect. We just need to find some cover to hide behind as we navigate back to our seats. Where to? Get inside of my shirt. What? There's no time to explain. Just trust me. What? Sure, you're not sure where she is? Think she's been taking some me time? Okay, well, that's very important too. I can't believe this worked. I lift up my shirt and pull it down over Hugo. His body flush against my chest, I start shuffling us towards the door. A few people stare at us, but nobody can tell it's Hugo. At this point, Hugo is nestled gently against me. It's actually kind of nice. Once we get closer to the ring, he shimmies out of my shirt. Well, it worked. Somehow. Why not? Why not? Just get under my shirt. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Whew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity within a large crowd. The lights dim again. This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a 3-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off of his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron. We all look up at a PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shill takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute? I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't, pan flutes a Central America thing? Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate Shill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the Corporate Shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts, and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. Sounds like the Lucha Dragons to me, for sure. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top ropes onto the Corporate Shill. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The Corporate Shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the Corporate Ladder! Oh, that's a really good move name. Oh, I love it. The Corporate Shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon! You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The Corporate Shill launches off the top rope in a huge arch. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company putting local vendors out of a business. Nice. The Corporate Shill pins the Eastern Dragon, and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match. It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now? Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh no! Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Aw, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I. What? What? What do I do here? I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting, and neither of us know what to do. Give the... Oh, jeez. What do I do? Let's just give the crowd what they want. Go for it. I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. If you're going to have a first kiss with a wrestling fan, it's got to be at a wrestling match, right? Cheers from the crowd erupt all around me. I look back up to the Jumbotron and see a couple behind us making out with full force. Oh. Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back into our chairs. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back into his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We warily keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience. Oh, is that car going to be the Eastern Dragons? I bet it will be. Right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just... wow. Thank you again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kinda funny. About the kiss cam, huh? Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes and I can feel a warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt. I knew it. I knew it. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
Sweet, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy from streetsmarks.net. What's up, Crystal? Sorry, I was at a work thing and then I blanked on what day it was. Work thing? Cool. Well, was it a fun work thing or was it a boring work thing? That's always the important question. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The names like J something. JD Slaminger? It was a movie night, but it was a bad movie. What movie? I couldn't. I don't care enough about my work to do a movie night. Once quitting time comes around, it's Dustin time. Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand. I'm honored. Aw, man, I wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Was how to be single. I got my fill of the pizza, got high with some coworkers, then left. My goodness, with coworkers? Sure thing. Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon? I love your work. Thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon. He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo, that's the most brutal high five in the world. Oh my goodness. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh man. Colin and his cronies just pop up out of nowhere. Oh no. Here we go.
Sweet man,
Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha! Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Alright. This guy's gotta get punched. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. That's actually rad as hell. Who were you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Coworkers are awesome, like everyone either brought booze or weed. Then we have a super anti-weed store manager. It's awesome because everyone makes fun of her. I'm sure she loves that. Oh yeah? How did I get his autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. See you in class. See you in class, bitch. You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. All right. Good work, Hugo. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? We are woman. We do the making fun of her behind her back. Gotta live up to the stereotypes, I suppose. Hugo answers immediately. Also, just the whole "who's going to believe you" line is amazing. That is really good. I just love that. Just bitch. JD Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat. My finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eyes out and call them a phony. Nice. That's good. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be... Dad. I don't even wrestle. I just throw dad puns at the opponents until they submit. Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm Dad, you know? I mean, we don't need to be on the bad side of the person who can fire us. It's very true. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actually wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. There's got to be a good answer, right? I need him to like me. Mario Brawl Tolly. I come out in the bright orange Crocs and my hair in a ponytail while I wield a slotted spoon. My finishing move is Don't Forgetty My Spaghetti, where I pin my opponent and force feed them my delicious homemade meatballs. Okay. Feel like it doesn't matter. Feels like there are a couple of options that they literally don't matter. Bomb Clancy. I'd come out in the bomber jacket, aviator sunglasses, and the navy cap. My finishing move is the Hunt for Red Shocktober, where I accuse the other wrestler of being a communist and defeat them in a decades-long proxy war. That's very good. I like that. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it. I'll go easy on you. On Bomb Clancy? Absolutely not. What's up? What's up, Nen? There's not much to catch up on. I have been wooing Hugo to the best of my abilities, getting S's on every date. Just doing my thing, quite frankly. They gon' wrestle. Let's wrestle. Come on, boy. You want to oil up? Take that shirt off and wrestle. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move. This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an armbar. You're, pretty good. You can tap out anytime you like. Not, chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Have you seen one of the first positions of wrestling? It's literally doggy style. Nice. I have watched enough wrestling. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine, and we laugh. I guess we both win? Who all have I dated? Matt, Damien, Joseph, and Hugo now, I think. I think just those 4. Guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves? Oh, sorry, this is me. Do you have any more moves to show me? I think I might have a few. Oh, good. I think we did all right there. I think we did all right. Make sure your job includes health insurance. You guys hear that? Our sincerity did all right. Which, what if we didn't do too well? We did fine. Okay, we're up in the 9s. That's pretty much what you need. Okay, our dad snark, not so good. Our mustache. Yeah, I did Joseph last week. It did not end well. Did not end well. I give up on it. He's stupid. I'm pretty sure I can pin it down to, like, I just shouldn't be so forward with Mary and, you know, ruining everything. Okay, what do we got? Oh, no. Oh, no. Default! Quizmaster! Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? Joseph is the hardest? I believe it. He sucks. You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the, you know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it. Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? Did you get into cult stuff? No, I got into his pants and then he rejected me. So, he's dumb. That's all there is to it. You know it. Default! Brian, you made it! Pass up on good Mac. Alright. Just not bad. Craig's doing his Craig thing. Woo. I didn't even see the woo eggplants before. Interesting. Those, like, just showed up for some reason. You creep out of the night? What's up? Did Splatoon end early? Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yup. See you later. Okay. Whoa. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around. So, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. Those just showed up because they were held for review and you reviewed them? Oh, I didn't even, like, see. It didn't give me the held for review thing. Interesting. Well, thank you. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. If you tell anyone I told you that, I'm going to set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party. Yep. Okay, so she has something for me. Got the nice picture of her. So I think we did well. Okay, here we go. Yes, Splatoon ended early. Bob was tired, not feeling well. It's a shame. I feel him there, though. I feel him there, because I'm pretty much ready to end this one, too, because, well, first off, we're almost done with Hugo, and also, the game is going poorly, and I want to sleep. So, very cool. Did they just score again? Did they just score again? Yeah, they did. Oh, my God. This heckin' team. Take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt. Thanks. It reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? You know, I was really nervous to come out here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. Turns out that Craig's a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them have even asked me to be their sponsor for their wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. Ending work just as the stream ends. Yeah, that's the strats right there. I'm sorry. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See? Just goes to show that there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. I agree. As long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great party for their kids and love a good word jumble. We didn't mention word jumbles. How does he know about the word jumbles? I have mentioned word jumbles in every other dad route. I don't think I have mentioned word jumbles to you. Rude. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs. He drapes an arm around my shoulder and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. He's psychic? Of course, I should have known. I should have known there was something more to him. He bets on wrestling matches. He knows the outcomes before they happen, I bet. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves? I just got a new bed. I just washed the sheets. Oh. Default, how about I show you my... How about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What's that? You'll see. Hugo top confirmed? I think Hugo top confirmed. Oh my goodness. Kinky daddy indeed. My goodness. Wowee. That took a very special turn right there. Alright, we're the best. Thanks, I'm glad. Default dad will reign supreme. Let's see what we got. I hope it's the pile driver. Oh my god. What is this picture? Oh, there's so much cheese and wine. Oh my goodness. Hugo Dom confirmed that a top can be submissive. Oh, okay. My bad. I mean, obviously it has to do with the physical, but I guess there is sub tops or something. What's up, Shaylee? Glad you love it. It's a picture and a half right there. All right, well, thankfully I did that. Am I almost done with this game? I still have Craig and Brian and Robert. I don't know what other games I would play though. I need a new game. I need a new game. Jeez. Alright, well, I am going to end the stream here. I am going to cry myself to sleep as the Sharks are down 5-1 to Vegas in the third. Very cool. But I'm going to go get some sleep that I very, very much need because let's see, what was the start of All the Tired? Friday, I don't think I slept well, and then I was up until 1 or 2 in the morning yesterday watching the Formula 1 race. So, little oof right now. That's why I had the entire thermos of tea to try and get me through this. Caffeine and all that. Can you do not Robert next week? Yeah, I can do not Robert next week, I suppose. I might finally do Craig, because Craig has been the one I've been trying to do since week 2, before you guys tell me to do someone else. But I will leave this here. So thank you all for coming out. Hope these daddies are the ones in your dreams. Fine, I'll do Brian. Whatever works, I suppose. You guys just don't want me to do Craig ever. I get it. No one does Brian? That's weird. Figured everyone would do everyone. Or am I just more of a completionist than anyone else? Come on, Sharks, you're on the power play. You gotta do the scoring thing. Oh no, the punches are being thrown. Is that Ryan Reeves going after Burns? No, I don't think so. Oh my goodness. Everyone does cries. Everyone does indeed do cries. Oh my goodness. Alright. I am actually going to end this one here. Thank you all for coming out. I suppose Brian next week. Have a good night. I will talk with you guys. Actually, wait. Yeah, I think next week is good. Next week's my Sunday morning game, I think. So have a good night, and I will see you all next week.